Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Wednesday morning. It's another beautiful day out there. I am desperate for a cup of tea. I need my morning cuppa to wake me up. So I'm going to have that and some breakfast before Finn, Archie and Harrison arrive. And then I think we're going to be pretty much based here at the house. Excuse me. See, no caffeine yet. And playing in the garden and that kind of thing. And then we're making crowns for the Jubilee. There is a school event thing on next week, I think it is. And they need a crown for a crown competition. And I happen to have bought all the bits anyway to do crowns with them. So I've said to the parents of the children at school that I have crowns and I will make crowns with school kids. Well, I'll make crowns with all of them, to be honest. They can all have crowns whether they've got the competition or not. And that just takes one of the pressures off of the parents who are working, having to find the bits and do that with their children. So we're going to do that together over the next few days. And then anyone who hasn't done one this week will get to do one at the beginning of next week. Right, first of all, though, I need tea and I need breakfast.
You might have to sit in the front, Harrison. His legs might be too big to go in the back.
Oh.
You did it, did you?
Yeah, he didn't do it.
Try putting him in the front seat.
Mummy.
Do you want some help?
Oh,
Please.
please.
Yeah, let's see, his legs are too big to fit in there. He's too big to go in there. He has to go in the front. And I'm a little bit worried about how he's going to be able to drive this car when his hands seem to be missing. How's he going to drive with no hands?
You can go.
You're having a little drinky poos, aren't you?
I'll put the little
Thanks.
because they don't want to put the lids on.
But sometimes the babies aren't very good at putting the lids on. Archie spends a lot of time actually enjoying putting the lids on. That seems to be his thing he enjoys doing. Here, Archie. Look, I'm going to do some colouring on there like that.
That's the blue. Blue. I can't put it up.
Oh, it can go up.
The blue. The blue.
You've got green.
Green.
There we go.
Green.
There's another blue there, look.
Green. My blue.
Please.
Please.
There's a pink.
Pink.
This one's pink.
Maybe this might be red.
That's a green.
Oh, it's a bit wide up.
Yeah, maybe that one we need to throw away. Maybe it's not a very good one, that one.
Bye. Big.
Don't put it in the monster bin though, but I'll put it in the other bin. Crown?
Right.
Go paint on your crown, Harrison.
Right. No cow. Mom, Archie, no.
Why are you saying no to Archie? They're not yours, sweetie. You need to share them. Okay? Come and sit down by your crown and do your colouring.
No.
I can hear bumblebees on the what's the plant called? What in your mouth, please?
They don't want to sting us because they know they'll die.
Exactly, they don't want to sting us. Yeah, look, Archie, like that.
Eat it.
No, do not eat it.
And
Not in your mouth,
And
please.
we don't want them to sting us.
Here, look.
We don't want them to sting us.
Oh no, we don't want them to sting us.
No.
Ooh.
Then it'll be all stingy.
That's it, Archie, good boy.
Pink is dried up too.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean no.
Please.
Please.
Okay, you do something.
Actually,
If you throw, you're going to have to come away from the paint.
it isn't dried
Okay.
up here.
Go on then, you do it.
It isn't dried up actually.
Is it not? That's good.
Yeah. Archie didn't
Yeah, you do it.
Archie didn't really put the orange on the
your finger.
paper. Gummy. Oh.
Not on your feet, mister. On here. On here, please.
No,
Good boy.
no feet.
Hey, we're just recentering a little bit, aren't we? So to have 10 minutes telly to recenter. Because we were getting a bit grouchy and I just need to keep them going a little bit. So I thought, 10 minutes telly. 10 minutes telly. Then some lunch. Bed. Whose foot is this? Huh? Have you drawn on your foot? Huh? Come into the picture, Finn. Whoa! Is that good, Archie? Oh, yeah, like a banana. What have you got there? Those are Archie's, not yours. Thank you. Those are Archie's. Please don't eat his food. Here's your sandwiches. You did what? How rude! You what? You what?
Come here, you little monkey.
Archie.
That is Archie's bag, yeah.
Archie's bag.
Right, your daddy's going
Is
to be
Archie
here
awake?
soon. No, he's not quite awake yet. Oh, one sock.
Better.
Raptor, are they?
Better. Someone was at the door. Door.
What's there?
Don't call it.
Gentle.
Yeah.
Gentle.
Upstairs. Upstairs. Upstairs.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur rat.
Dinosaur Rex, is it?
Yeah.
Dinosaur Rex. You show the camera your beautiful crown. Did you make a beautiful crown?
Yeah.
You did.
What?
Oh, look at this. Unfinished, but nearly.
Oh, looking good. I might have to make something strong around the bottom to support it.
Thanks, Archie. You helping? Thank you. You helping? You want to squash it? Give that a squash.
Unfinished.
Squash.
Amazing.
Right, I'm going to put the cucumber in there.
If you need the red juice,
So you need to make a hole. You're going to wash your hand in that water, are you? And I need to put the cucumber plant in.
What's after purple?
Sort of an indigo. It's sort of a light purpley pinky colour. Do you want to put some more in there?
The rainbow.
Yeah, or you can restart the rainbow. That works well. Thank you, Archie. You can put some in. Good job. Sam, part monkey, part human. Whoop whoop. Don't fall out of it on my watch. No, you're not. Malone has gone for his swimming lesson and Sam and I are hanging out at the park. Archie's gone home, but I've put in my order for fish and chips. Well, actually not fish and chips, if I'm honest. I'm having chicken and chips. Guy said, oh, is it your turn to come? I said, no, the big boys moved out. So I'm just going to go and see if my order is ready. And Sam's sitting at the park playing with his friends. I've been having to deal with some admin-y jobs today as well. Turns out my hospital appointment, which was booked in for next Wednesday, they've had to cancel. This seems to be an ongoing thing. They're constantly cancelling my appointments. And I was thinking it was a in-person conversation at the hospital, like an in-person appointment, which is what they said it was. But it turns out that when they rang to cancel, they were cancelling a phone conversation, like a phone appointment. So they've rebooked me a phone appointment. Good job, otherwise I'd have driven there for nothing. But everything happens for a reason. I have come to the conclusion. Everything happens for a reason. Because I then had to speak to Brendan's orthodontist, who hasn't seen us for 2 years and cancelled every appointment through lockdown, and in the end said, we'll contact you and let you know when we're running again. And I was getting to a point where we still haven't heard from them, but yet I know people are going. And his teeth have moved because his retainer's broken. So I got a sort of a snotty letter really from them saying that you haven't been seen since 2020, beginning of 2020, and we will not be held responsible for the damage done to your teeth if you have not kept up with your appointments. So I rang and said, well, hold on one cotton picking minute, this is not okay. And turns out that they will see him and they will make a new retainer to retain his teeth in the position they are currently in, which is not straight, but it's better than it was. That was my agreement with them. I've right, I think we should do that. So I'm going to now pick him up next Wednesday and take him to the orthodontist. So everything happens for a reason, I guess. It's kind of worked out that the only appointment they could have, or we could have, between now and August was next Wednesday. And the irony of it, the appointment's at 2:30 and it's a dentist appointment at 2:30. Couldn't make it up. So the cancelling of my hospital appointment has kind of worked out well, because it means that I can now take Brendan to this appointment. So I can go and pick him up from work, and he can either take the afternoon off, or I can take him to the appointment and then take him back to work, and then Lee can drop him back off at home after work. But I've just spoken to him on the phone and he's like, I don't think my teeth are moving anywhere. And I said, well, let's just get the retainer and then we're done and dusted with it. We can be signed off, and whatever happens going forward, that's that. But at least we know you've got the option of a retainer should you feel that they're moving again. So he was like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. So he's going to talk to his boss about some time off. My dinner was very yummy. I'm very, very full. Would you like to just see my dinner? Nice? Mm-hmm. Show us your arms then. So your first ever blood test that you remember? Mm-hmm. Went all by yourself? Was it painful?
Not really.
But they couldn't get any blood out of you?
Couldn't get blood out the first time.
So they tried the second time. Cool. Good day?
I think she missed a vein and then she just said, it was just a test.
Just a test, was it? Please don't use me as a test.
That was Culture Beat, wasn't it, Mr. Vane?
Mr. Vane, what was that?
That was Culture Beat, wasn't it, Mr.
What's
Vane?
that? Mr. Vane, call me Mr. Vane.
Yeah.
It's a good song. There you go. And you'll notice that Kenzie was talking about having sore arms. He had to go for blood tests today. First blood test that he can really ever remember having done. I mean, he must have had blood tests maybe in the past, because I'm sure he has, when he was having fits as a baby, I'm sure they were doing blood tests and stuff on him. But this is the first blood test he remembers, and he was quite happy to go and do it all by himself. Walked up to the doctors, had it done, and then went and waited at his grandparents' house for Lee to drop Brendan off, and then he came home with his dad. So that was a success as well. My boys are all growing up. He says his exam went well as well. His English exam today. He's feeling quite positive about them all. So I'm going to be one of these redundant mums soon. Not needed so much. Oh well. Anywho, I'm going to go now because I need a shower, because I'm a bit hot and sticky from today's activities. And I need to make a cup of tea and deliver that to my family. And then fun and games tomorrow. Hopefully sunny day. Doing something, probably nature reserve or something, with Virginia, Uliana and my three that I look after. So thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot, and I will see you all tomorrow.